Hey, welcome in, you guys. So, this is kind of a different reading than we normally do. But what we're going to be doing in 2020 with the channel is more about helping you navigate the spiritual journey that you're on. Okay, connecting with your guides better, meditation, and just really navigating this spiritual path. Because I think for so many of us, that's a big challenge. Okay, and it's sort of like can't find your way out from underneath. So I want to kick off this end of December, moving into January. This is a time during the holidays when a lot of people reflect on their life, reflect on what's going on for them, and how can I navigate into 2020, into the next year with power, with more guidance, with some understanding of where I am. Okay, so January 2nd and January 9th, we're doing a workshop. I invite you to be part of that. It is about how to navigate your spiritual path. So we're going to talk about the stages of the spiritual path and tools within each stage to help you not just get through it, but get the messages that are important for you to get during that stage. It's not just about like, oh, the dark night of the soul is an awful place. It's really not. There's a purpose for that. And if you can be in alignment with your higher self, with your guides, so that when you're in these stages, you're like, oh, it almost becomes like, something beautiful to go through, because it is, right? Your soul knows what it's doing. Okay. It knows what it's doing, and you have contracted for this. So what I've done here is a pick a card reading, 3 groups, group A, group B, and group C. And within each of these piles is cards that talk about the specific guide that's important for you to connect to right now. Could be your, one of the major guides you have in your life. And also we're going to be really, I want to know what my question is to the guides is, what does your guide, this particular guide, want you to know right now? What is going on? And give you some kind of jumping off point for, this is what is my energy right now. This is the situation I'm in. This is the opportunity. So we'll take, in the second part of this reading, in the extended, we'll go a lot deeper into all of these things. But right now, take a deep breath, close your eyes a little bit here. Really get yourself grounded. And then open your eyes. Group A, Group B, Group C. Really, my energy just went, woo. Right? So choose which one feels relevant to you right now for the messages that you need to hear. Okay? I'm going to start with Group A. I'm going to put Group B and Group C off to the side here. And I have done a couple of things here. So let's see. So Group A, the guide you're working with right now is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the manager of all twin flame relationships. Okay, so that's the guide. 3 things that are going on, 3 messages that this guide is trying to send to you right now. The temple path, man holding a coin, women holding a heart. So I will, this feels very much to me like the masculine energy. It's interesting. The masculine energy is focused on the physical path, whether that is the physicality of the relationship or the financial, tangibility of money. The feminine energy, a number 44 card, by the way, 44 is about stability. The feminine energy really is channeling that the heart energy is the thing that's stable, is the most stable, not the pentacles necessarily. So there's these 2 different kinds of competing things. And then temple path. I'll read you more about the temple path here. Okay, but these are the messages that the guide is looking to get across to you right now. Man holding a coin, woman holding a heart. And then in this situation underneath, wow, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. High Priestess, Devil, and Queen of Cups. So I'm going to read this, and then one final thing. Mystic. This is where you're going. This is the energy of once you pull together these messages, once you channel and work with these messages, this is where you're going here. Mystic. Seriously. Okay? Light attribute revels in ultimate union with the divine, coming into union, masculine, feminine, coming into union. Is it about money? Is it about love? Ace of Pentacles underneath. There's a situation here because of the devil being here. So we'll jump right into it. But I see a lot of opportunity here for you. So the shadow attribute of the mystic is delusional rapport with the divine. And essentially this is the energy of, it's like self-importance. It is the belief that being on this spiritual path, there's something a little bit arrogant about the shadow attribute of the mystic, right? Like the guide, your guide for Archangel Michael is saying to you, because this is a root chakra issue, right? Archangel Michael is ruling the root chakra. This is about groundedness and about basic needs that need to be overcome, basic needs of this connection. Too much focus on the spiritual life of this connection. Also too much focus on the I'm a mystic, I'm a healer. That could be an issue here, okay? That could be an issue. So what you want to do, I feel like woman holding a heart is this Queen of Cups energy. Getting back into the foundation of feelings, that's where the real true mysticism, that's where there's a competing interest here. Money and sustainability of an energy of your healing practice, sustainability of your work, what you're doing. Are you bringing revenue in? Okay, so there's this whole competing thing of like, no, I'm going to go down this road of my heart. I'm going to follow my heart and I'm not going to pay attention to the pentacle part of it. Well, the masculine energy is only paying attention to the pentacle part of it, not paying attention to the heart part of it. And that is the conundrum for both of you. So each of you need to get a bit of the other. The feminine energy about I'm 100% in this mystical energy. I want to follow that path down. I want to be a light worker. I want to be someone who is using my power, my spiritual power, my spiritual gifts, and I'm not paying attention to the financial aspect of it. The feminine energy needs to pay more attention to the tangibleness. There's a reason that this is here, okay? And it's like you guys, it's not that you need each other, but the masculine and feminine energy really support each other, really, because the masculine energy is focused on the fiscal development, the abundance, the tangibility. Yes. Is it grounded? Is it earth-based? Yes. The feminine energy is drawing the masculine energy up into this mysticism, into this healing energy. And it's a balance between those two, right? Because you have the feminine energy of the High Priestess. This is you, High Priestess right now. And part of what is keeping you stuck in the energy, maybe separate from the twin flame or separate from the spiritual partner, is this combativeness, is this, the masculine feeling like they know exactly how to move forward because they understand money or understand the earth and all of this 3D stuff. The feminine, it's all about 5D. There's no 3D. And that is a thing that needs to be balanced so that the mysticism of this connection can be delivered. can be delivered. I'm going to read you a little bit of this temple path. I haven't talked about that yet. But Archangel Michael is here to get you more grounded. If you're watching this, more likely identifying with the feminine energy here of complete separation from 3D, and the masculine energy, you could feel like the masculine energy is drawing you down, but at the same time, the necessary nature of getting the financial piece of this. So if you want to do a spiritual business or a spiritual life path, what is the 3D element? What are the 3D elements of this? 5D, we're all connected, right? It's a union mentality. We are all one. So this is a way of getting to the next level of this, so you can be the mystic, so you can both be doing this. The 3D aspect of it, the abundance aspect of it, and the heart aspect of it need to combine to create a new path. That's what your soul wants you to know right now. Understand the financial and the spiritual or the loving or the heart chakra piece of this, so that you both can move toward this mystic piece. I'm going to read you this temple path. Let's see here. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny. Turn the page, Mary Jo. The spiritual destiny your soul has in mind for you in this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends and angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them now and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self, you have a wonderful influence in all that you experience. So this, you're seeing, not only is this about a life partner, a spiritual partner, twin flame energy, very definitely, but it's the union within yourself. Okay, it is the union within yourself that must happen first, right? This is the root chakra. Getting this prosperity and abundance thing right, that will help you come into union with yourself and eventually into union with twin flame. Because what's not been happening is an energy that welcomes in the other side. And those watching may need to work on the abundance path, not to the exclusion of your spiritual path, but most definitely in the support of that. Okay? I'm going to continue this. This is Group A. If you'd like to see where we go, we're getting more advice for you, actions and advice, messages to you, more messages to you from your guide of how to really do this. Okay? Group A. Group B is up next. All right, Group B, you're up. So your pile, this is Group B pile. Going to see which of the, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This is the sacral chakra, where the seat of power, choices, decisions, relationships, sex, all kinds of things reside. I'm going to read you a little bit about Archangel Ariel in the second chakra here. Intimacy, creativity. This is very fifth house to me. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression, new projects that have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Woo! I like that. This second chakra, man, is such a powerful place. It is this is when, whenever I throw my back out, this is the part of me, it's like the very core that I feel like I can't do anything. It's also, if you ever get intestinal issues, like I'm done, right? That just drains away your power physically and emotionally. So the messages that your guide is looking to help you understand right now: adjacent possibilities. So maybe you're just a click or two off of what you're doing. Goddess of the moon. I'm going to read you a little bit more about that. And healer of ages. This is really the group A was really about twin flame energy. This seems to me about helping you become a stronger healer, to heal these second chakra issues you may have. Damsel. Oh my goodness. Talk about second chakra. The damsel in distress. Are you looking to other people to rescue you? Okay. That's very second chakra. If you can balance and build your second chakra, you'll be able to do a lot more with what is going on in your life right now, or you'll be able to expand what's going on in your life right now. Woo! Check this out. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is the card underneath. This is about, I usually see this as soulmates, and it is about soulmates, but it's more about how people make you feel powerful or powerless. It's also coming from your childhood, these powerless issues. And look at you. You are Ace of Pentacles right now. This is the situation right now. And this is the opportunity. Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, Sun, Ace of Swords. So your truth, this is super powerful right now. I want to read you, hold on, where's my little book? Okay. The Goddess of the Moon. Adjacent possibilities seems to me, when we talk about the damsel, the shadow attributes of the damsel: waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. This is asking you to heal that second chakra. Light attributes: understanding the nature of healthy romance, inspires you to rely on yourself. One of the things I do know about men, which you could probably fit in a thimble, is that men love independence. Not in the sense that, oh, what do they need me for? It's more like interdependence, right? You can stand on your own 2 feet. You have your work, you have your money, you have your energy, you have your friends, you have your joy. And them, the other, same-sex partner, the other, is also doing that. So you both back each other up. You have each other's back. You're really helping each other see the path and everything, but you'll be fine no matter what happens with this other person or the relationship. In this kind of interdependence, in this kind of solid second chakra, you're here to be a powerful partner. You're here to be able to expand your light in the world and see the healthy way of relationships. That's a new thing. This is a new thing for you right now. So the adjacent possibilities, sometimes you're not seeing things that are right in front of you. I just want to give you some sense of this, okay? This adjacent possibility, sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you an opportunity to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's your thoughts, your behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options. It's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered. Okay? So it's so interesting to me. This is an abundance idea. This is also a way of making a solid new connection with a life partner, with someone coming on your path who may also be sharing these kinds of struggles, okay? Second chakra is really about standing in your power, knowing your power. Not just knowing it, believing in it. Not in an arrogant way, but in a self-assured kind of way. And there's nothing sexier than self-assured. Nothing, okay? So the goddess of the moon, I love these cards. The Goddess of the Moon, it's almost like the last card here. Intuition and going within. See all these aces here? This is a very self-sufficient kind of reading. Ace of Pentacles, Sun, Ace of Swords. What's underneath here is the childhood connection to relationships and what do they mean and how are you in them. This is a shift in how you do relationship. Goddess of the Moon. This card shows an eternal spirit holding a bright, reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. So you'll always be blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up and get ready for new blessings to come in. I feel like this is the time when you could be a healer. Your job is to help empowering women especially, to see them as different than damsels in distress. See themselves as powerful healers as well. You are on this planet. This is the message your guide wants you to receive right now. Strengthening your perspective, strengthening your connection, takes you out of old ways of thinking about relationship, helping you heal that for yourself, but then that's your work. Okay, that's your work on this planet. Ace of Pentacles, Sun, Ace of Swords. Shine the light of truth, right? Ace of Swords. And Ace of Pentacles is a financial abundance too. There's something here about abdicating self-sufficiency as a block to true love. Holy cow. Seeing other ways of being in relationship, seeing your power. Goddess of the Moon is very feminine energy. And then this healer of the angels is Jesus. You're here to be a healer of this particular situation. That is what your guides want you to know right now. Okay? So if you want to continue with me, the link is below for the extended. We're going to go a little bit further here. More messages from your guides, how we got here, the future, the past, and we're going to see where we're going. We're going to get more clarity around this. Okay? So Group B, link is below for the extended. I will see you over there. All right, Group C, you're up. So Rose is here. Yeah, Rose is kind of like coming around now. The readings, Ellie used to come around, but now Rose is. So she's taking up the mantle. All right, let's see what's going on, what your spirit guide wants you to know right now. This is interesting. Okay, so I've pulled a couple cards. This is your spirit guide right now. Archangel Raphael, 4th chakra, heart chakra. All right, we'll read a little bit about that. Oh, interesting here. Caring connections. This definitely looks like a love reading to me here. Angel of Balance and the Thinking Man. So we're going to look at these individually, and then I picked what is it? It's the archetype cards from Carolyn Mace. What attributes, what archetype will be helpful to you right now? What will be hurtful? The Judge. All right, so we're going to look at that a little bit more. And then I picked a reading here. This is what's underneath the Magician. You as the Hierophant. 6 of Swords, moving toward Ace of Wands, a new beginning here. So let's start with the 4th chakra. This is the Archangel Raphael. Let's see here. Heart chakra. Love, compassion, and self-acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much-needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Okay, so we're going to look at the thinking man and the angel of balance. Whoopsie. This is the masculine and the feminine. Okay, you can see that. The thinking man, very much a sword card. Angel of balance is more like temperance, right? The Sagittarian energy there. So we're going to look at this 46. Come on now. Male of wisdom or understanding. This card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He is thoughtful and reflective, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. This card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal or professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps a new male friend. Be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, a technique, a course of study, or a healing practice could change your life forever. The angel of balance, being centered in self and self-honoring in your choices. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. So the masculine and the feminine energy here, two different things, two different pieces, two different sides. So this is about internally to yourself, balancing your own mindset, your own thinking, your mind with feelings, with the feeling, the intuitive sense of you and how you're being in the world and how you're honoring that. So you could be very judgmental about, does this person, so there's love coming your way. Okay, that's one of the pieces of this. And to be in your heart chakra is to see the positive and negative qualities of an other, see the positive and negative qualities of yourself, choose to balance those things so your heart chakra can be clear and open. The light attributes of the judge are balancing justice and compassion, making for a fair distribution of power. The shadow attributes are offering only the destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So this piece, the judge here is saying to you that a relationship can have a power element to it that throws it off kilter. All right. Somebody is striving to be the strength. Somebody is striving to be dominant. That is what is upcoming with you in the next relationship. Your guides want you to know that the power dynamic is the thing that's going to be important to pay attention to. I feel like you are going to have an opportunity to learn this lesson. So this person may be a new person in your life coming in, and a new opportunity to do marriage, to do commitment differently. So both of you moving away from some kind of traditional nature that might have in the past been a negative for you. Too much judgmental behavior in the relationship, too much. It could also be too much of ceding your power to another person, right? There's the too much masculine, too much feminine on either side. Both need to balance. Okay, so a new beginning can start. This is really like you're seeing that what has impacted your relationships in the past, you're getting another chance at a really powerful connection. How will you do this differently? Coming from your heart chakra, coming from the place of expanding your own mind, expanding your your heart chakra, your the temperance energy of the coexistence of two, masculine and feminine. The balance of that is what's needed. And the old way of doing relationship, the masculine energy does X, the feminine energy does Y. Too much of that kind of thinking or too much of that kind of experience could have been a factor in previous relationships and why they didn't work out. This is a brand new day, okay? Magician, you have manifested this coming on. You definitely have. You've manifested this. And the new person that's coming in, we'll get more about this in the extended, but the new person that's coming in is going to be uniquely qualified or uniquely in the same kind of lesson. So is power an issue for you in your relationships? Having too much of it, having not enough of it. Okay, that's the thing to look at. And the Archangel Raphael in the heart chakra is really, this is the place of balance. This is the place of balance, not the mind necessarily, but the heart. That's why the heart, the relationships we have are the playground for learning new lessons. It is the laboratory, okay? And so this particular lesson is about, what do you believe to be the right way of doing relationships? And has it been an unconscious thing in your past? Has it been an unconscious way of how you are in relationship? This is what your guides want you to know right now, because there's a new person coming in who is going to challenge these ways of being in relationship. All right. Let's keep going. I'm going to do the full-on Celtic cross. We're going to get more clarity around this. The link is below for you. I will see you on the other side, Group C.